Okay, how about now? Can you guys hear me? Do I exist with audio? We have audio. Yeah, so what will happen is sometimes if OBS crashes, it the stream will try to do the automatic reconnect thing to keep it all one stream, but it doesn't reconnect the audio if I'm using split channels for some reason. Anyway, long story short, Itami Funko decided to sacrifice his income, some of his money, give it up for me to help other people, forgetting that he has a natural 1 and a high def score, and so he donated to my stream and he killed my live stream. Oh look at me everybody, it's Itami Funko, I think I'm helping. Oh, good to have you, man, good to have you. Anyway, you guys are really patient. So if we've learned anything, it's that I can't really use that very much because it can crash my computer. So oh wait, another ad scanner start. We had an advert literally a second ago. Guys, I'm so sorry, but even though this is a fresh stream as far as OBS is concerned, Twitch is still doing the automatic ad countdown like it's unbroken. A DDoS attack, I wish. Far less damaging than being friends with Itami. Let me tell you about it. Gina, you can roll if you like. Seeing as you're new, Gina, round here, you can roll. We won't do you a full character stat. I don't do them for everybody. But I'll do your main 2 stats if you like, if you want to hit a D20. Because you're a fresh face. And I like aggressive women in the bedroom. A 2 and a 2! Oh, mate, I bet you wish you hadn't bothered. 2 and a 2. Okay, so... remember, don't let me do this again later when we're recording artwork, because if we've learned anything, this could be problematic. Gina, in the most fantabulous game, Gina the Potato, enter the Megaverse! You have gained a 2 and a 2. Fantastic rolling stats based on the abilities of, he says, wariness and anxiety. Oh, okay, that's actually really laid back. You have an almost insanely low wary score. You're not very wary. You don't keep your eyes about you. You're not bothered. You don't think there's danger around the corner. But because of that, you have almost no anxiety either. You're just happy living your life, rolling around the place. Yeah. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Good, pretty good, pretty good. That tracks. That's how I roll IRL perception. Yay! You're gonna do your boy you depend on a zombie on for... wait. Damn, you're gonna do your boy you depend on for the zombie apocalypse. You can't help me, Itami Funko. You're on the other side of the world. I've already worked out how to turn my own village into a safe zone. And I've worked out different layers of protection. People like you, Itami, with your loud guns. No. I'll be out there with my bicycle and a samurai sword. 10 out of 10. Capybara life. Yeah, do you know what? That is the capybara life, Gina. 0 anxiety. Calm down. 2 anxiety, thank you very much. You're one of those people. People like you, Gina, are why when people play online D&D campaigns, they have to have a camera facing their dice board. Oh, I rolled a 0 for anxiety, did you? No, I rolled a 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tunes, welcome in. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Oh, wait, sorry, we're doing an art stream. Okay, before we were so rudely interrupted, guys, we were getting hacked live on Twitch. How's the heat? It's definitely 34 here within my old walls. Yeah, Ayatollah. Like, so I had a nap, just after we were talking to each other, and I turned off my aircon for about an hour and a half, and then I walked back in here, and it was just pulsing with heat. And when I walk out that door, I'm entering a different dimension. I'm entering the hell realm. So I just sit here now. I wee into a bucket. I don't want to leave. Yeah, it's pretty fucking hot. It's not as bad as I thought. There's been worse. I definitely remember worse. But it is top 10, definitely. How's a cup of tea? Oh, lovely, thank you. So guys, Mikey, why aren't you working yet? I've put some water in the freezer. I'm waiting for it to turn to ice so that I can bring it upstairs and drink it. In the meantime, I've got a lovely hot cup of tea, which is delicious. Thank you very much for asking. Oh, I am on God Voice. Eva, I'm so sorry. How are you doing? Mikey, I sent you a message on Twitter, and I hope you check when you can. Oh, Kira, I'm not amazing at checking my DMs. It's nothing personal, but if I don't follow you, no, I'm genuinely trying to get better at this. I'm trying to check unfollowed DM messages on Twitter and Insta, because it's usually just people being really nice and sending me thank yous for making videos, and I ignore all of them. If I don't follow you, it doesn't give an alert, and if it doesn't give me an alert, I don't know it exists. So, Kira, if your question is safe for work, you're more than welcome to ask me right here, because I might never get round to the Twitter thing. Nice music. Hellca's Monage. Yeah. This is Daft Punk, of course, from the Tron album. You don't know what I'm capable of. I've got many friends in all walks of the army. First Group Special Forces. Oh, yeah, okay, great. Well, I'll tell you what, if a zombie apocalypse breaks out, I will live stream as much as possible, whilst I reinforce my home. We'll all keep in touch. Do you know what? This might sound weird, but like, if there was a zombie apocalypse, as long as genuinely communication infrastructure was kept alive, I don't know if we'd actually be that bothered. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, there's a zombie apocalypse. Oh shit, is the electricity going to go out? No. They've got armed guards around all the stations. Okay, great. Is the internet going to disappear? No. They've got armed guards around all the stations. It's not like anybody's up in the satellites. And I think I'd just be like, do you know what? I don't mind. You just watch the zombie updates, wouldn't you, on BBC iPlayer? You what now? Hey, Jem, how you doing? I what? Anyway, long story short, let's try to do some wholesome, cute, isometric. And oh yeah, I'm gonna open another copy of OBS again, so bear with. It might be a bit temperamental now. I don't know what it thinks it's doing. Jem, how are you? Eva, did you sleep at all? Eva? Did you get to rest your weary head whatsoever? I might have a malwam. Excuse me. Zombie live stream. Mikey watches other streamers for a way to better fortify and co-op his house. Please don't sue me. Yeah, I'd watch Sim's art. I'd just steal his ideas for staying alive. Oh yeah, thank you for the follow. Hello. Can I? Hi. Alright, let's get some work done. Start recording. Oh. Excuse me. I'm probably going to chew into the microphone. Doing this is a nightmare. I kept working on my guideline layer, and that stopped being funny really, really quickly. Let's get two. Oh my god, it's so chewy and delicious. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just chewing my heart out. Let's get 2 rows of window. I move this one up, we can make the other one less tight. Zombison, how you doing? Kenai, hello, welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. I did send it. So to show you my art, I can get some advice from you. Where could I send my artwork? And one admin send me this. Please make sure there's no... Yeah. So essentially, so what's going on, Kira, is basically, firstly, you need a permit. It just looks like this. Basically, it just goes like that. And it says you've got 60 seconds to show us links without, you know, getting the link removed automatically. So what you can do is you can upload your artwork to a website like ImageBB or ImageHost. If you just Google ImageHost, there's lots of websites where you can just upload a picture and then you get a link and you can share the link and then we go and look at the picture. So that's just what's going on there. So don't worry about that particular permit, but yeah, upload it and then pop it. Yeah, yes, Chameleoness, thank you. Perfect. Gina, I'm going to binge watch your YouTube channel. Oh yeah, hey Gina, nice to meet you. Have a good day. All the best. What if I just went back to bed? No, it's too... What if I had a sleep? No, don't be like that. But what if I did? So, I'm just going to keep putting stuff on with a very thick brush until we hit a point where I kind of know what's going on. I need to turn on these annoying lines. A little bit of guidance. I don't know if I even want this. I might draw this on with a multiply layer way later in the process. I'm just trying to think about how much stone we may or may not care for. Big blocks. Bigblocks.com. Biggest blocks in the business of stone. Hello there. Now, arches. Something. Q. And let's drag this up here. Good morning, Bill. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Oh, Valkyrie Light. Hello. How you doing? Guys, can we get a shout out, please, for the lovely Valkyrie Light X? Dude, your hair! Mate, your hair is so good now. Holy heck. Guys, Valkyrie Light is a super friendly gaming streamer. Currently playing The Evil Within. Which, if any of you guys are really, really old school, you know that I am kind of a little bit terrified of that game. I hope you had a lovely rest of your stream the other evening. Lovely to see you. How are you? Right, now these blocks are pretty thick. Careful. So... maybe... that thickness is maybe here? And then actually meets there. Then another big chunk here. And then if I move this up and down, we can work out what's going on. Oh. Yes. Oh, I don't need to worry about it's all disappeared off the top of the page. Okay, cool. Let's save that. I'm doing great. Yo, I'm pleased. Yo, visual distractions. How are you? Mikey, do you ever mess around in Blender? No, but I always talk about how I want to. Yeah, can you see me worrying about stuff like this? This is a great example of, yes, I would love to build a little scene in Blender, get all the angles sorted out physically, and then just get a nice isometric view and then plonk it in. I would love to know about Blender. Not yet, but I'm pro Blender. I want it in my life and in my business. Thanks for the shout out. No, pleasure. It was lovely popping in. Hope you're having a lovely day. We are just trying to work out what to do and how to draw. Okay, let's go up here. I'll still use this as a bit of a guide for stuff going in this direction. More stones! Also, I don't know what this is, but it's going to be some kind of tapestry. So, oh, hello there. So, I'm going to make this a little bit higher. I'm going to give it one of those tapestry roll things. Even though we've got quite a round character, I'm sort of putting in a lot of very hard straight lines right now for the sake of reinforcing the perspective. But we're going to add some rounder shapes back in with any luck if I can work out how, where, when, and why. Also, these stairs are a nightmare, so let's just firm this up. This is all start. I've been on the layer again. I'm on the layer. One sec. So what I'm going to do... God damn it. What I'm going to do is just cut this out real quick. Yeah. Let's just do that. Perfect. 10 out of 10. No, I don't want to control X. I want to... Oh, no, I do want to control X. Control E. Put that back here real quick. No need to judge. Okay. We've still got a couple of these. I'll just duplicate this one. Okay, great. So this stair line needs a lot of work. For example, this is the edge of the carpet. Here's the carpet. Here's the drapes. Jessica Atreides, the Shadow Mapes. I'm looking forward for you to stream some scary games in the future. Yo, Valkyrie, you're going to come hang out if we do some horror games? Come along in. I was just saying earlier, Valkyrie, that I'm playing a lot of Elden Ring and it's all right. But I'm going to bring back Horror Night evenings where we just play scary games when it's dark. And I don't know what we're going to play to start off with. But I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since we had a good scare. I've just seen your Melania. It's so beautiful. Oh, that one. Oh, that old thing. Oh, thank you very much. That was relatively not quick. I'm very slow. So for me, a quick piece of artwork is a piece of artwork you finish in a day. That took me like maybe 8 hours because it should have been much quicker. But thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Oh, bless your heart. Just going to imagine that this stair has a lip. Yeah, that lip's disgusting, but you understand vaguely what it should be like. How low are stairs? And then this is all going to be wooden floorboards. Ah, I'm still on this layer again. Don't swear, whatever you do. Do not say fuck or bugger. Control X, Control V. We go this way and this way. I'd be better off just rotating the whole canvas, wouldn't I? Heck yeah. Or again, hope. Aura Monster, how you doing? Welcome on. Welcome in. Outlast. Do you know what? I think we have to play Outlast because I've tried when I did a streaming marathon, and I thought Outlast was in 3D with VR, so we made it like a sub goal. And only afterwards did I realise that it's not VR. There's like a VR mod, but it's not a proper VR game. So I kind of let everyone down because we couldn't make it work. So, yeah, I might just have to play Outlast in normal PC mode. I get a little bit scared. Now, I'm a very brave guy, as all of you know. But if you pretended that I wasn't a very brave guy for a split second, I get terrified quite easily. Brave Megamega. Outlast is a good game. Anderson Veno, how are you? Tudo bem? Oi, Mugboss. Hey! Gran Caneca, how you doing, man? Saludos. What's good? Salve, salve. Valkyrie, what are your favourite horror games, then? The Evil Within, because you played that before, hadn't you? You were just doing a replay. Outlast? Question mark. Okay, guys, all of you lovely people, I want you to, in the back of your heads, in the back of your lovely little noggins, right around there, I want you all to think about what your favourite horror games are. You don't have to tell me right now, you're more than welcome to. But eventually I'm going to start asking you guys for suggestions. Because there's been loads more recently. And we never even played Alan Wake. I heard that was an old mid-game that's getting remastered. Quarry's got the big LH. Yo. Oh, okay. Jem recommends a quarry. We talked about doing this, didn't we? If we played a quarry, we're gonna do it so that chat can pick the decisions with me. So I'll log back into. I'll set up that little on-screen thing where chat types 1 or 2, and it picks the jigger. Oh, they're doing a full-on remake of it. Oh, I thought they were just doing a remaster. Playing it without VR is terrifying enough. Chat will be satisfied. I can only hope so. Ah, the doc. Thank you very much. If anybody's curious, I have a spreadsheet. Finally, Mikey, there's nothing more fun and interesting than a spreadsheet. Joke's on you. I'm in my late 30s. That's actually true. Go check it out. Love a spreadsheet. Okay, what's going to go on with these? Floorboards over here. And then this carpet's probably going to stop for the sake of this carpet. Can I just find like the perfect line here and then just go vertically? Is that a... Oh wait, have I just low-key discovered how to do this without it being a massive pain in the ass? I'm having a little trouble, brother. Finding the low key. Oh, by the way, I've worked out what my new favorite hobby is, by the way, guys. My new favorite hobby is following every Marvel account related to the She-Hulk TV show. And every time they post anything about it, I'm just going to post that image of Taika Waititi looking down when he's taking the piss out of the CG of his own movie. So that's my that's what I do now. I'm just going to become a troll account that posts this one image. The original Fear was pretty scary back in the day. Yeah, I've heard about one as well. Oh, Kira, let's have a look. It is a very beautiful spreadsheet. Thank you. Oh, Kira, this is awesome. Okay, I like the concept. You have the yin-yang. You've got the Vitruvian man. The concept is there. But there's a few things that can just, like, help you push it. Like, your yin and yang symbols. Like, if it's an adaptation that you've done on purpose, ignore me. But your yin and yang symbols are a little bit off. Like, the contrapposto holes go in the center of the circular part of the curve. And your Vitruvian man is also quite solid. But I'd say you might just want to work on giving the feeling that the feet are coming out. You've got some slightly short legs. In terms of like the idea and taking a moment to actually put it together and giving yourself a little challenge with the changes in the pose and stuff, it's a great like idea to engage with. There's just a few things to make it a little bit stronger to start off with. But no, lovely start. Lovely start. It's both genders, male and female. Oh yeah, no worries, man. It's 2022. I don't mind. Could be worse. You could have to find the high key. You need a ladder for that. Volgraza, did any part of your brain just think, no, I won't bother typing that? Were you just like, yo, this is big. This is big banter right here. This is top Volgraza. You've come out with funny stuff before, Volgraza. I'm surprised that made the cut. No, sorry, I'm just teasing you. Oh, that is miles off. One sec. I'm still not convinced that this archway is correct. I think I've really ruined it up, but it's too late to worry about it. Okay, what is going on with this balustrade thing up the stairs? Yes, classic stuff. Alright. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, no worries, dude. Mikey, my question is, why do you use a non-screen tablet for your backup? You do have a lot of screen tablets, right? Yeah, I do, Gloxes, but I'm just, I like things. I like the design of stuff sometimes. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I did actually sell it in the end, but I held on to an old tablet for ages because it had one of my favorite digital styluses that Huion did. It was like, instead of being like a flared tip, it actually like flared out slightly, but then went out down into a triangle shape towards the nib, like a training pencil. And it was like extra long. It was a bit of a bugger. I think it's like one of the old ones you had to charge. But I was just like, yo, that's my favourite looking stylus. I just really like it. They never went back to that design ever again. But, so, like, I held on to that, because obviously if I was going to sell the tablet, the pen has to go with it. So I held on to that tablet for, like, a year, because I just really liked it. Yeah, I'm just a bit of a sucker for stuff. Why enjoy anything, right? No, I'm only kidding. I'm not having a go. Okay, right, let me just look up some pictures of banisters and or balustrades. I don't know the correct term. Bruce Bannister. Attorney at law. Oh, a banister is for a flight of stairs. And a balustrade is for, you know, walking around straight like. I think, based on my Google search results. Oh no, maybe a balustrade can be for stairs as well. But a banister is only for stairs. Wait, so all banisters are balustrades, but not all balustrades are banisters? What? Anyway, let's look for... I spend too much time on it, I'm going to give myself a headache. Alright, let's work this out. Oh, I'm getting loads of loud feedback coming in my headphones just then. Let's look for another album to put on. Oh, here we go. Let's do the remix. It's always a good... If you put on a Tron Legacy soundtrack, a great follow-up is the reconfigured soundtrack. This one's banging. It's a little bit more aggressive. A balustrade is for railing, but the banisters support. Wait, so the banisters are... You're the architect. Mate, no, I'm not. The banisters are the upright and downrights, and the balustrade is for rail. So you're the baluster to my balustrade, Eva. If a live streamer is a balustrade, the mods are the balusters. Wait, balusters? Balusters? Banisters. With a n. The important part is nobody's learnt anything. Close enough. Hello there. Not sure if he's lined up properly. LKS, how you doing? Gloxes, what is good? Doing architecture sure paid off, I suppose. Yeah, big waste of money. Student debt, that's all it was. Slowly learning that I didn't like architecture, but I had to stay in a class because I'd fallen in love with a girl. While sneaking off to do language courses instead. Yeah, great times. Great use of my time. 10 out of 10 would do it again if I had the chance. No, I would not. Relatable. Oh, Banda, I'm so sorry. Bandia. Oh, yo, hey, thank you for the follow. Yo, Cabron, what's good? Welcome, welcome. I'm going to turn this back down a little bit. That's actually a touch too loud in my headset, and I want a different track. And then we're going to chill out, and we're going to just, you know, play games and watch... sorry, well, none of that. We're going to listen to other nicer soundtracks. I just want to try to work out... So this banister's coming up sideways, and I want it to line up with another banister here. So the only issue is when I drew it just now, I cut too far in. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. There we go. Na, 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 na. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I kind of want to just work on something flat and then fit it in. So I'm going to go on another layer here. This might be a terrible idea. But I'm going to do this. And I'll see if I can map it into place in a minute. Na 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 na. Possibly the biggest breasts ever rendered in isometric or a monster, thank you. I'd say it might be possibly the biggest breast to body ratio. But this character is a species called a dumpling. So she only comes up to, like, you know, 4.5 feet. Reminds me of a chess piece, to which I dig a dumpling chess set. Oh, wow. I'm into it. Yo, bruv, keep talking. How's working from home, by the way, man? Are you well provisioned for air conditioning? How's that home temperature? I saw you post that it's a bit warm. WFH is fine. Oh, my office gets too hot. Okay. Oh, Eva. Ah, yes. Time to buy a 3D printer and come out with some dumpling minis. Ah! Dumplings are... So dumplings are basically a sexier version of the Sisters of Battle, except they use the codex for the squats. Could this be the dumpling future we all seek? I didn't even know I wanted this so bad. Until now. So, we're going to duplicate this. I'm going to put one down here, but not yet. I got in. I got in. Anyway, one sec. Nope, shit. It's vague enough. Oh, Photoshop's just freezing. One sec. There we go. Squats. Nice buns. Nice buns. We need the mini Mikey merch. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Yes, we're so close. We're so close. I reckon merchandise will start next year. I think I promised it this year, but it's been a bit hot today. So let's push it back to next year. I'm half human, half dumpling. Oh, delicious. I'm going to be Saitama by not using air conditioning this summer. I hope I survive. Oh, Gloxes, you're going to drop all of your body water content. You're going to get cut. Bill, how's your day going, dude? How are you? McGraphics, hello there. Are we going to see a dumpling empress? Oh. They don't have that hierarchical structure. It's actually very rare to even have a dumpling knight. They're more about priestesses and living out in the, in the forests with the big trees and chilling out. They're into, weird ancient magics. But because they're not closed-minded and a closed society like the elves, a lot of human witches learn basic elf magic, not from elves, but from the dumplings, because they share it more liberally. They're very liberal, the dumplings. Okay, so we've got some stuff. Know it. I'm just going to save a flat copy real quick. I don't know what layer this is on. Oh, there we go. I think even my dumplings, like line arts, on several different layers. I'd quite like to just reach in and reinforce it with a bonus bump. Jupo. And then what about this little structure? Volgraza, how you doing, man? What's good? I'm doing alright, says Bill. Nagging models for the release bits so that I can do that thing. Cool, cool. Oh, right, of course. Oh, man, that didn't even occur to me. I would have, I just assumed, Bill, sorry, I'm shouting. I just assumed, Bill, that, like, any work review would have, like, that as a little stip. Yeah, good shout on getting that out of the way. Bandai Studios, sorry, I'm new here. So where are these species from? A game like D&D or real mythology and stuff? Oh, Bandia. Hi, no, we made them up. So, I wanted to have a race that could use elven magic, but unlike high elves, I wanted them to be really, like, short and really thick and stacky. So basically, way back, thousands of years ago, there is some of the elves went off and they split. And so, by the way, this is for a doujin that I'm putting together. Now, it's an adult comic, but turns out I'm way more interested in world building than I actually am drawing spicy art. So basically, the first wave of elves split into kind of three groups. One group started to worship the crystal, another group worshipped the great tree, and the third group went off to the far east and they worshipped the night. And with the big group that went off into the forest, some of them became much more in touch with the earth and nature. So culturally, their relationships with the little hobbit halfling people grew a little bit closer. And so at some point, nobody knows when or why, there was some interbreeding. And it birthed the race called the Dumplings, who have like access to elven magic, but they're super laid back and chill like hobbits. But they're also super busty and sexy because they've got the elven lineage. But they're also a little bit guileless as well. So that's why the high elves historically have shunned the wood elves, because the high elves are a little bit more racist and they don't think the bloodline should be mixing quite as much. But they worship a fucking crystal, so what do they know? Anyway. So yeah, one of our brand new races for mikeymegamega's Elvenheim project is dumplings. So here's a little dumpling night. Thanks for asking. I love talking about lore of my OCs, but I will never turn into any actual work. Man, ask me about lore. I'm not kidding. I did the creation myth. I kept going back. I was like, okay, I want the elves to be attacked by orcs, but why? And how? And what power struggle is this? And if that's going to happen, is that actually a symptom of a deeper root cause that's a longer term problem between cultures? And I was like, okay, well, how does that affect the borders and the power struggle between the different species? And then how does that affect the trading? And why are these elves worshipping these different powers? So I had to go all the way back in the end, and I started a creation myth of the universe. So I've drafted out my creation myth from the beginning of time and all creation, and the different species of godlike characters that led to the people who tended the earth. And now I'm building back up from there. And I'm doing all of this so that in about 5 years I can do a 6-page dojin where some elves get smashed silly. But I like what I like, so this is now what I'm putting my effort into. Anyway. Pure Bloods are a little bit incestuous. Yeah, Gamer Dad, a little bit. I mean, they're up to some real dark shit that they don't talk about. So high elves like to have like a really good like media presence. Everybody looks up to them. But the more you learn about their culture, the more you realize there's some seriously unwoke shit happening in the background. Guys, I'm going to just pause this recording and I'm going to go for a wee and a quick stretch. And I'm going to get my water out of the freezer because it should be frozen by now. Thank you very much for hanging out with me online. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so the Elvenheim universe is one of the universes of the wider Megaverse. Mate, it's all up here. It's all up here. I just need to turn it into stuff. I don't have enough time. I might actually genuinely start commissioning people. I wanted to draw everything myself, but I'm actually really into the idea of building up the world. Anyway. Oh, Bandia, are you from the south of England? Oh, cool, you made it up. I love the kind of creativity. Deep lore's amazing. Oh, hey, thanks for asking. I'll easily talk about silly stuff like this. I could just publish it, and if they don't like it, they don't really have recourse to object. But I don't want to be that dude, so I'm offering them veto. Bill, you've never struck me as that kind of guy. I interact with you, Bill, on a very minimum basis. You know, we have a couple DMs from time to time. But I have nonetheless known you to some degree for several years now, and you have never been that kind of guy as far as I'm concerned. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go for a quick weás. Much love. Yo, thanks for holding on. Okay, guys. I have... Hello, hello. I have... Oh, you can't see. Basically... Oh, here you go. I did that thing where you put only a little bit of water in a bottle and you put it sideways so that the water freezes lengthways. So that it's like got really good surface area to the rest of the cold tap. So let me just drink this for a little bit. And then I'll do some stuff. Steampunk Witch Kalidra, thank you very much for lurking along. I hope you're doing well. Are you working on anything at the moment you'd like to share? That's not iced coffee. I know, I don't have any iced coffee. Can you make homemade iced coffee out of normal coffee? Like, do I just make normal instant coffee and then I don't add milk and then I freeze it so that I've got coffee ice and then I crush it up and then pour milk over the crushed ice? No, nothing at the moment. Oh, no worries, no worries. I just wanted to check. Crimson Alchemist. I will take a sip. Oh yeah, sorry, this is advice to anyone. Anyone who's trying to make cold water in the summer, don't just fill it up and put it in a freezer. Only put a little bit of water in and lay it sideways in the freezer so that you get a long strip of ice and it cools more water quicker. Dude, just use ice cubes. Make a hot cup of coffee and then just put ice cubes in it. Or make a hot cup of coffee, but don't add milk. Let it go cold, then put in ice cubes, then add milk. Ask Eva, she's a savant. Yeah, she is. Hey Toby, how you doing, man? Melted brain, our Bandai, don't worry, that's all of us. Man, discover. I don't be like that. Make a cold brew. What's a cold brew? Oh, Naru Michael, I fucking love ice mocha caramel frappuccino. Big caramel frappuccino boy at Starbucks I am. I haven't had a Starbucks in a million years. I very rarely ever get them because I don't like cannibalistic marketing. But when I do, I go frap. Man, big fap for that frap. Use instant coffee and use regular water. Do I still put milk in? Regular water? Does coffee melt in regular water? You end up with bits, don't you? That's your favourite? Yeah, you got good taste. Vietnamese iced coffee. Wait, where's all this coffee lore coming from? I think I'm starting to get the feeling that I've not been exploring coffee as much as I should have in my life. Vietnamese iced coffee with condensed milk. Oh, condensed milk. Poor mate. Oh, mate, I'll get some condensed milk. You don't have to tell me twice. Fuck, I haven't had condensed milk in a million years. Yeah, yo, let's go. Iced coffee, condensed milk. Oh, really? Oh, Jem, you're really big on it. Instant coffee dissolves in regular water, yes. Excuse me, Eva, could you... I could sense your tone in that answer, Eva. Eva, I like what you had to say. I didn't like the way you said it. I could sense vibes coming off that. Yeah, I know. I probably shouldn't buy a tin of condensed milk right now. This might not be the best time. But maybe it is the best time. Because that would be... Okay, so what I'll do is I'll make a coffee in normal water. Make a coffee in normal water. Freeze it. Crunch it all up so that it's like not as finely blended, but it's like kind of like a coffee ice slushy. Crunch up all the ice, and instead of milk, pour condensed milk on top of it. Stir it up. Drink. Sounds amazing. Cold brew done right is like liquid hate. Oh, is it a really, really intense, strong shot? Oh, you've got it here. Cold brew is mixing your ground coffee with cold water, refrigerate it overnight, and strain out the grounds. Oh, just cold black tar. Okay. Wow. And what do you do that if you like you've been bad? Eva is for coffee queen. Hmm. I should excuse myself from this conversation. No, no, no. Just check your attitude. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. These are jokes. These are jokes. Let's do some work. Let me look. Sorry, I'm just really enjoying my cold water. Give me a minute more of my cold water, and then we're going to get back to baby's isometric. Oh, let me save a flat copy real quick. We're not done adding stuff in. There won't be too much more. I'm worried about how busy it's going to get around here. This part right here is okay, but this area here might be a bit problematic. It's like having a pint of cold espresso on hand. Okay, yeah, I'll give that a go. No, I'm not against it at all. It's just not been on my personal radar to do that sort of thing. I'm aware of frappuccinos, but that, as far as I'm concerned, that's a luxury item you buy from the shop. It's never occurred to me to have a go. Would you believe I invented iced tea as well? Me and my best friend, when I was younger, we both came up with our millionaire money-making idea. We invented iced tea. As in, we make a cup of tea with a tea bag, like normal. Don't add milk, and then freeze it, and then you sell it in bags. So, like, you know how you can buy like a big bag of frozen meat, and it'll be like a bag, and it's got like 7 big cuts of pork chop, or you'll buy a big bag, and it's got 7 cuts of salmon in it, and it goes in the freezer. So it'd be like that. You buy a sack of it, and it will have like 7 thick chunks of frozen tea, and you just grab one, pop it in your mug, pop it in a microwave. Bish bash bosh. Instantaneous tea from frozen. And then we slowly realise that it takes almost twice as long to microwave a hot cup of tea from a frozen chunk of ice than it does to actually boil the kettle. But mate, business gem idea. Beautiful young minds. Cold brew with milk on demand. Yeah, no, I'm legit gonna try that probably tonight. Overnight tonight. Can somebody okay, I don't want to sound too weird, but can somebody DM me on Twitter? And just DM me the word coffee or something along that line. And then what will happen is I'll eventually stop streaming, and then an hour later before I go to bed, I'll have a look on Twitter and I'll be like, oh, what's this? And I'll be like, oh, yeah. And I'll make some tonight. yeah, Jem. Okay, right, back to this. Back to work. So, what I would like is a Dungeons and Dragons kind of trunk. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk? Slippy slap it in that trunk. Hello. And give it a follow. How are you? Da, da, do. Hello, I just got here. What is today's live about? Jellicoe Arts. Jellicoe Arts. Is Jellicoe your name? Or is that a reference to Captain Jellicoe from Star Trek TNG? Isn't Captain Jellicoe the one who takes over when Picard's a prisoner of war to the Cardassians? Is anybody else as sad as I am? Anyway, Jellicoe Arts, I like your name. Thanks for asking. We're doing I'm having a go at an isometric today. I'm not very good at it. I suspect there's a clever way to clip hard lines to an isometric field without using an extension in Photoshop, like Lazy Nezumi. But I don't know how to do it, so my lines are very wonky. But we're working on a little dumpling spirit slinging night. And I'm just trying to fill up this image full of cute, quirky things without it being too cluttered and distracting from the dumpling at the same time. So we're vibing. How are you doing? How are you? Right now he's just drawing. Later he says it'll be a chill in the chat. Hey, you can chat with me right now. Hey man, I'm an open book. For now it's drawing, and then we'll see how we go. Sometimes I get really tired suddenly and I just stop streaming. Like, in theory, yeah. Come talk to me. Don't be shy. I don't judge. I'm relatively friendly. Come talk to Mikey. Also, if you have, like, cute pictures of your pets, bonus points. And then what I'll do is I'll duplicate the main thing that we've been doing. I'm just going to erase all of this behind the chest. Es posible. Ooh, la. You're not a child anymore. You blew those candles like a whore. I don't care, but it's your birthday. I'm going to frequent your live shows more. Oh, hey, cool, Jellicoe. Nice one. Cheers. My dog's in a special sock at the moment because he had an operation on his foot. Oh, he's not impressed at all. They never are. As far as they're concerned, you've just dressed them up because you want to. Do you know what I mean? Like, from their perspective, you're just like, I've decided you wear this now. And it's like, mate, why? Dong 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 dong. No carpet. Okay, we've got banisters and orstrades. Some kind of tapestry. I think, although this is like a hanging tapestry, I still want to put like a weapon here or something, or a weapon rack somewhere. I get away with like a sword blade just hanging there. That'd be kind of cute. I needed this break. My project has been having issues with some scripts and codes not operating well for mobile. Working your way through her. I've got those in spades. Do children also count? Sorry, Gamer Dad. As much as I'm sure your children are important to you, they're not important to me. No, only kidding. No, it's mostly just pets, thanks. You see, Gamer Dad, if I save to my computer a folder full of people's pets, other people go, oh, yeah, that's pretty cute. I like cute animals as well. If I have a folder full of other people's kids, I have to have an interview with the police. So, like, we'll just stick to the good stuff. Thank you for offering. I know it came from a good, honest place. But I think my life will just be easier if we just don't. I live near a school, so I don't want to have to move. Bobby on your doorstep, yeah. Mikey, technical question. Just like tablets, do you have any thoughts or opinions about artist gloves? Chameleon S, I only have 2 opinions. Number 1 is that you shouldn't pay more than £1 for an artist glove. Number 2, you should include a glove if you're selling a tablet. Number 3, you can make your own with socks. Best exemplified by the lovely Madeleine Belvoir. But I don't know where her sock guide is. I think her sock guide might have been... Wait, didn't Maddie have a website specifically full of all of the art tips? You can make a smudge guard glove by cutting a sock, and like the bit you're cutting away is like the heel or something. Oh! Well. Hello. My delicious friends, we've just received a raid from Hilarion. Oh, Hilarion. What is the future like when love has gone? I do not know, we have no fear with Hilarion. Take my hand, sing this song. Welcome in, raiders with Hilarion. Yo, how you doing? How was your stream? Welcome on in, you lovely eggs. Tell me all about your day, Hilarion. What you been up to? Come on. Do a bit of artwork? Do a bit of vibing? How are you? Welcome on in. Nikolai, how you doing? Yay! Oh, Maxix! Yo, thank you very much, Maxix, for the beautiful 12 months. Yeah, thank you guys for 1 million subs on YouTube. Good man, the stream was amazing. My birthday stream! Oh, I streamed for 9 hours and I did all kinds of music. Yeah, but was the music as good as this? That's what you get. Yo! Happy birthday, Hilarion. Hilarion! In honor of your birthday, I will give you a free place in my beautiful D&D campaign. One sec, let me just double check that I'm following you. I'm not, okay. I've got that. Obviously, Hilarion, I know you from being in my streams plenty of times. But I've obviously just not really logged properly that you're also an art streamer and a birthday boy. Hilarion, I'm sure you have to live your birthday day. But before you go, you sweet and handsome man for coming over here. Hello there, guys. My name is Mikey. I'm an illustrator from England. Let's not worry about it. Hilarion, could you please roll an exclamation mark D20 in chat? And I'll give you an honorary slot in the greatest D&D campaign never ever played. Many D&D campaigns involve one dungeon master and 5 big egos on Discord all trying to outdo each other. But I, mikeymegamega, run the largest campaign on Twitch, with over 338 players, an endless horde. Enter the Megaverse! Yes! That's dry ice. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, a 13 and a 5. Okay. 13 and a 5. Not bad. Let me just quickly hit random on a couple of things. One quick sec. Hilarion. And this one? I'm going to enjoy this one. Yo, Hilarion, you have rolled a 13 and a 5. You delicious birthday boy. Your 13 is... for weakness, and a 5 for horror. The horror. Hilarion, your character in this D&D campaign, good luck working around this, has quite a relatively above average weakness stat. So maybe you're like a powerful mage with a drug habit. Maybe you're a fantastic warrior, but like, you know, sometimes when you're drunk, you mac onto girls who are a little bit too young. Maybe you're a righteous leader, but who's a little bit corrupt, you know. The money was just resting in my bank account, father. Do you know what I mean? So you've got a big weakness trait, but fear not. That means you're an actual very interesting character on a campaign. What was your other role? Good, sir. A 5 for horror. Okay. So you've actually got a low horror stat. That means you're either impervious to getting freaked out by stuff. Pretty good. The real horror is your dark secret anyway. But also you're less horrifying. So your character's actually quite affable. Let's learn a little bit more. No Guard! Yo, No Guard, how you doing, man? Bloody hell! No Guard, how are you? Tell me how you are. Nice to see you, dude. Hilarion Jank Hilarion Hammer. Jank Hilarion Hammer is one of the lizard folk, a paladin. An entertainer who believes in honesty. I think we know that's not true. Hilarion's main instrument is his most treasured possession. Oh, what instrument were you involving in your music streams? Because this is it. It reminds you of someone you love. Oh, is that me? Your appearance is bald, and you're oblivious to wisdom, and you're absent-minded. Yo, good to know. All right, I hope you made a note of that. That's your D&D campaign character in Enter the Megaverse. We're live every Sunday here on Twitch. Sorry, none of that is true. Okay, let's go back to chat. Happy birthday, dude. Guitar and singing. Ah, your guitar reminds you of the one you love. Circa. Hey, awesome. I hope you guys had a lovely day. Thank you very much for popping on over. We are just trying to work out this little isometric thing. I'm just trying to draw something that's cute, but also still generous. And now that I've started drinking cold water, it turns out I want to die a little bit less. I'm feeling much happier. I have ADHD, so I can be quite oblivious. Mate, everybody with an internet connection has ADHD. It's looking awesome. Oh, thank you very much, dude. Thank you, thank you. Balint, how you doing, by the way? And Paraparkey, hi. Anyway, back to work. So, we've got carpet, we've got tapestry, stairs, banisters. I was hoping for an opportunity to have loads of weapons on a wall. We'll probably have to do that another time for another thing. I've just got no real estate for it. I could lean up some weapons over here. There might be a lean opportunity, one or two. I don't want to overclutter it, but I do want the odd more fun thing if possible. Also, thank you for the follow. Hi. You're not wrong with those statements. Paraparquet, really. I'm going to make some food now. Yeah, of course. Dude, it's your birthday. Thank you for the raid, but I appreciate you need to go and have your day. What? Teddies! Lovely teddies, my son! My son! Yo, Hilarion, have a bloody good day. Look after yourself. Thanks for popping in. Teddies! 16 beautiful mums. I'll just hop on this chair. It's perfect size for my little body. Do you know what I'm thinking? We could have something hanging. Is there an opportunity for... I want something hanging in the foreground, so I keep thinking of things coming up. But what if we had... Now, the problem is I've got a circular shape here. So I can't really have like a chandelier unless it's the edge of one. Because I don't want two conflicting spheres. Almost. There's almost an idea here. We'll work it out. Pyro Sombrio, le monkey. Mais oui, c'est moi. Comment ça va, Pyro? Can we get a shout out, please, for Pomelin? I was in Pomelin's stream the other day. I haven't seen her... Like, I know she streams. I just haven't caught her streams in a really, really long time. She's killing it. She's sorting out merchandise now for conventions. It's cool how the weapon turned out. I remember when it looked like a UFO. Yeah, testery. Yeah, we just slowly evolved it until we slowly got into the cage ghost melee weapon idea. Yeah. It's nice. So that's the fun of just playing with shapes. Obviously, people do it a lot for spaceships. Like, get any item, any household object, and then look at it at a weird angle, and then draw it, and then make that into a spaceship. When I was a kid, I used to... Wait, should I share this? Is this just really sad? When I was a kid, I used to pretend the PlayStation DualShock controller was like a really cool spaceship. I think it's because I was watching Babylon 5 or something. No, when I was a kid, I was going outside and playing with all my friends. That's what I was doing. That's the story you can remember. Could I get some context, please? Pyro Sombrio for this. Pour cette image. I was once in my bedroom and a doctor knocked on the door. And he was like, hi, is that Michael? Can I come in? And I was like, no. Like, I was just sitting, it was a hot day. I was just sitting there. I was like, no, let me put on some trousers. And I opened the door, and instead of a doctor, it's a police officer. And I'm just like, oh, wow, there's a policeman here in my bedroom. And he just goes, right, so Michael, what happened today? And I was just like, could I have some context? Just like when there's a police officer in your bedroom in the early afternoon, in the early evening, and all he asks is, what happened today? I was just like, this doesn't feel like a good conversation. Hang a severed head. Ah. I don't think it's that kind of chamber. I mean, we could. I'd like to have like a shelf with loads of severed heads in a jar. We could put a shelf here behind her. And then, do you know what? What if we did make this really short? Okay, I could make the tapestry just go down to here. And then have a little... Sorry, wrong layer. That's on me. I don't know if that's going to clutter this area a little bit too much. Whatever's here has to be a big shape. It can't be too tiny, but it's doable. And a cylindrical shape would be a nice, because we've got a lot of straight lines going on. Could I have a head in a jar? Have I drawn all of that on the guide layer? Yes, I have. Oh, you got my ASBO application. Mikey, if you cannot speak French. What are you talking about? Pyro Sombrio, j'aime le français très bien. Sapristi, Pyro. Maintenant, je suis en train de... Française magnifique. Abo Hotel. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. Wait, I've heard of that. Is that a mobile game that's advertised on YouTube? It sounds like a mobile ad. Oh, did anybody play that game where you, you're moving into a house and you have to unpack all the boxes? And so, like, you're in a room and you've just got, like, all the boxes and you just decide where to put all the stuff. Does that make sense? It's like a moving in simulator. It looked really, like, chill and zen. I watched people play it. It was super cute. Are you still using Isometric? On and off, either. I'll stay on small camera whilst I answer that question. I'd say either at the moment. I'm remembering to use it once or twice every 4 days, I'd say. Yo, Swimmer, how you doing? Welcome on in. The nostalgia. I know it's not for me, but I awoke a sadness in me. So I always zoom in loads when doing digital, but now and then I switch back to traditional and get so mad that I can't zoom in. Oh, really? That's actually a sickness for digital. If you work on traditional, you tend to map out what you're doing. But if you zoom in too much, too early with digital, you're going to give yourself a bad time. So trying to stay back out there with big shape language is super important. Okay, I don't want to overcomplicate this image, and I've got quite a lot going on already. Well, not loads, but like... This is my first time trying this, so basically I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. And I think we've got, like, just enough items and things for it to look vaguely interesting. Again, I'm still kind of thinking about having something physically be here. Sorry, be hanging down, like I still kind of want to have something in the foreground, but I can't right now think of anything that's going to appropriately fit in the area that we've been working. But I'm open to suggestions. Just don't expect any credit. Ayatollah's just like, oh, it's just like being one of your mods then. So when's the lawsuit from your aircon coming in the post for flashing it multiple times today? British mangaka! My aircon runs on a don't speak, don't ask, don't tell situation. Thank you very much. My aircon has seen far too much of my genitalia in the last few days. Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced on the jar situation. I'm going to move it further down the table. Or just make it smaller and less intrusive. Like a proper jar with a lid. My guy says that aircon Chan, what are you doing? Oh, aircon Chan. Oh no, I've slipped and fallen over aircon Chan. Oh no. Oh, I'm all sticky. I'm sorry. Come on now. British Manga, how are you doing on this hot day? Everybody who's in England or Europe, I hope you're all doing okay on this very, very warm day. I want you to know that you're all very handsome, and thanks for joining me whilst we do some isometric little... Just making a little scene. Nice little cute scene. Family-friendly mega. I almost want to hang some swords, like, on the window. But I'm really hoping I'm going to use that as the window as the bright pop to the dark interior. Just looking around to see if there's other... I could put, like, could put, like, some candles on the banister, maybe? Mikey, an art stroke technical question. What is the difference between a raster and a vector layer? And which is better? A vector is a calculation. So a vector kind of... Now, by the way, if anyone who knows this confidently, if I say something wrong, please do interrupt me. Because I'm kind of going off of what I've heard. A vector is a calculation. So if I draw like a straight line... in vector, it's basically saying this coordinate goes to that coordinate. So no matter how much I zoom in on that line, it's always going to be perfectly rendered as a concept from one point to another. Whereas with a raster, that line is literally just a physical line. As opposed to a calculation, it's essentially an image on a layer. So vector is great for graphic work. Can we get a shout out for Young Khan? He does loads of vector logo art and stuff, and I think he uses vectoring for most of his merchandise, and he's got some really fucking cool merch. Whereas I'm a bit of a raster boy because I like to kind of draw and mooch things around. But vector is very, very good for merchandising. You are mostly right. Thank you, Eva. Yeah, if you wanna chuck your opinion in, go ahead. Absolutely. Swimmer. Candles? Oh, don't try. I'm completely drunk. Swimmer, hey. Try final art and colour. What now? Well, Swimmer, give me a minute. I'm working on it. That's for weirdest. Don't worry, I'm not having a go at you, by the way, Swimmer. You're more than welcome. That's the weirdest heckle I've ever had. Like normally people come in and they're just like, "Oh, that looks wrong. Draw that differently." I don't like that. That doesn't look like the character. I've never had somebody come in and just kind of go, "Do final art and color." Now, I mean, yeah, I'm going in that direction, but it takes time. Do the final finishing touches to the piece now. All right, give me a minute. I've just got to do everything else. Go. Final line art now. All right. Jesus. Ooh, I never made a banister. I never made a banister here going down. There we go. Yo, let's work this out. I can do this, everything looking. Hey, thank you, Swimmer. Thank you. Raster is drawing with Legos. Vector is drawing with strings. Ooh, Joey. Raster layers are pixel-based. Oh, that's a much better way than what I was trying to say, Eva. So why does a JPEG suck? And why is a PNG so good? And thank you for the follow. Valvenge, I like that emote, by the way. Vector is Lego because it's so stiff. But raster is string because it's malleable. Bandai, no. I wouldn't agree with that at all. JPEG is 4 letters and PNG is 3. It's more... I hate that I like that. And I hate you. I hate you. Look, this is a safe space, but I hate you. I hate you. Shall I make this chest a little smaller? Obviously she's a dumpling, so everything's a bit big compared to her. But I might just bring down this this guy just a little bit. Let's duplicate this layer before I screw anything up. That fits a little bit more nicely, doesn't it? It's a little less domineering if I squeeze it down to there. And then it just balances a bit more with all these other shapes. Bruv, I should try watching Resident Evil. Bruv, should I try watching Resident Evil? Amongchi, did you see my video response to the first episode? No, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm gonna watch the next episode because I want to see if it gets worse or better. But it, like, basically, it's only got one redeeming quality so far, and that's Wesker. So I don't know, dude. Like, so this is, look, I'm sorry for anybody who's heard me say this before. I'm gonna repeat myself. The most common thing I talk about with zombie movies. For me personally, the best part of any zombie movie is the first 15 minutes, because that's when all the anticipation and build-up of pressure happens. The characters have no idea how much danger they're about to be in. Everybody's still living their life, but, you know, so-and-so's brother said he got mugged, but he got bitten. And, like, the hospitals are quite busy because there's, like, some kind of cough going round or something. And, like, nobody's heard from Beatrice since she came back from, you know, the big city. It's like the night before or the morning before the evening when everything actually goes to hell, when there's still society and most of it's still oblivious before it hits the tipping point. That fascinates me. And so far, there is none of that in the first episode of Resident Evil. It's got the build-up of, like, the events going badly by the kids going to New Raccoon City and joining the school. And in order to keep the viewer engaged, and by viewer I mean the 13-year-olds at best they're aiming this at, they keep cutting it with stuff set in the future or modern day, where there's loads of zombie action. Except the zombie action's awful, and it's just really unengaging, and it looks like garbage. So the most interesting stuff is actually the stuff they keep cutting away from to show you some action zombie moments. But actually, the New Raccoon City stuff is far more interesting than they're all in Brighton. They're all hanging out in Brighton. Hey, I live just outside of Brighton. Please don't make TV set around the southeast. It's horrible. No. I thought you meant the other chest. Oh, Riff. God, no. God, no. I'd never make those smaller. I'm not a madman. JPEG is compressed, but a PNG isn't. Right, that's why I like PNGs so much. I enjoyed it for what it is. Oh, have you watched all of it? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it some more. What really confuses me is that, like, IGN thinks it's the best adaptation ever, and like a doctor, like one of the streamers we had in earlier, Dr. Best, I think he said he's quite liked it just for what it was. So I'm like, okay, and like some of these people are Resident Evil pros, so I'm like, okay, look, I'll give it another watch maybe. But I am confused. I feel like I can have something here, but I don't necessarily want to interfere with the vibe. Digital frontier. Digital frontier. Yeah. Am I shouting, by the way? Guys, sorry, if I ever get... So, the microphone's literally right here. I could lick it if I stuck my tongue out. But my air conditioning unit is loud for me, even though it's not picked up on the mic. So I do get a bit shouty. I do apologise. You can hear me just fine like this. But I have to remind myself every single stream. Digital frontier. I reckon that might be it. Let's call it there for adding items. And then let's push it all back, and then we'll start drawing on top of it. Keep it simple. Big shapes only. Don't get too bogged down in any one element. Try to keep it balanced. There's a lot of headroom up here, but I think I'm going to keep it like that. Ooh, what if I had a chandelier just sneaking in? Wait a minute. I was thinking about putting stuff here, but maybe that's too low. But what if I did? I know we haven't worked out the angle of this, don't worry. This is just a test run. No. Maybe. Thing is, this is going to be a very dark band if it's hard in the foreground. But then I do get my foreground. Okay, that might possibly actually be an idea. I'll have to. All I've done is thought of a vague shape. So we'll look at an example. Whatever happens, that's going to be a layer that goes on top of everything else. So I don't need to worry about it for this line layer. But I will just put it in a folder real quick. For possible chandelier action. Possible cheeky shandy. Volgraza. Yeah, thanks for saying. Everybody has. From what I can hear so far. I've not played Final Fantasy Tactics, but I'm pleased because what I'm going for is some kind of cute, dumplingy, nice warm round shapes. Now, I'm not going to move her, but I'm just going to consider nudging her further up in the canvas just to see how I feel about it, but don't freak out. Also, hello there, Kayla. How are you? So clean. Oh, thank you very much. I had a shower before stream. It's because it's so hot, Kayla. This is my second shower of the day. Thanks for noticing. It works because of the staff. No. I work alone. I don't employ anybody. Oh, no. Kayla, this is all me. I did this earlier. It blocks the shape of the arch. Yeah, it does. That's what I'm thinking about. And, like, I kind of almost feel like that's good because the shape that I'm adding in is another curvy shape to add to the curvy dumpling language. But I can't make it too intrusive. We never know. The thing is like, it occupies that area relatively nicely. So we'll see. You're so cheeky. Yeah, it's because it's hot. I'm so sorry. You don't deserve that. I'm just being a dickhead because I'm a bit warm. How are you, you lovely thing? Oh, are you streaming again yet? I saw you post your Discord message on Twitter. Your redecorating isn't over, but you're decorated enough that you can start being creative again. I bet you must have been gagging to start, like, working on projects again and stuff. If I don't have a sketchbook or any blank paper and I have an idea, I get really pent up. The lighting from the staff is going to be interesting. Oh, not the way I'm doing it. Yeah, if this was being done by someone who knew what they were doing, yeah, I bet it would be great. Oh, I'd love to see somebody else colour this in. But no. Thanks for saying, but I think you'll find it's going to be slightly disappointing. This is like when people are just like, why is it when I post a work in progress on Twitter, I get thousands of likes, and then when I show the final image, I only get hundreds of likes? And it's just like, dude, I don't know if you've worked it out yet, but it basically means that your sketch held so much promise that your final quality of artwork did not live up to in the eyes of your Twitter audience. When people post that, I'm always just like, are you really asking? Do you want me to tell you? I don't even post final artwork on Twitter anymore. I only post like halfway through after I've done some basic colouring. Because it's like, it's really popular. And I know that the final image won't track as much. So I just don't post final images. I've just woke up, so I'm getting my coffee in. Oh, sorry, don't let me bother you, Kayla. I'm chomping at the bit. Chomping at the bit! That is bedroom talk. But I know exactly what you're talking about from a creative standpoint. Kayla, I've just been educated by my mods about iced coffee. So I'm gonna make a batch of coffee and then freeze it. And then, although I want to add condensed milk, I'm not going to because I'm on a diet. Technically, I'm having plenty of rest days. It's already a great day. I had a giant mountain of garbage from the renovations just disappear whilst I was asleep. Oh, brilliant. Did people take it away, or they stole it? Or you ate it whilst you're unconscious? You seem like you know what you're doing. Oh, Bandai. Oh, thank you for saying, man. Dude, wearing that hat in summer must melt your brain. What hat? Excuse me, this is my haircut. It's part of my culture. It's the ultimate weave. Condensed milk on a cheat day. Just a tin of it. Just a can of condensed milk for cheat day. I'm down. Oh, it was taken away. The good way. Okay, good. I need to... So, my... because I'm redecorating my bedroom, Kayla, but I'm very slow at it. I've been technically redecorating it for about 2 years or something. But, like, I have to order a big yellow bin. A big skip. Because downstairs is full, like, of rubbish. I can walk through my lounge, but my lounge had turned into storage a while ago. And, it's driving me nuts. And the room next to the lounge is pure storage as well. All just old stuff and old furniture and old books. So I'm chucking everything in a skip and all the old carpets and everything that I've pulled up. But in England, I don't know if you get this in America. If you order a big skip, you have to guard it. Because if you order a skip, everybody from that road, that area, that neighborhood will, in the middle of the night, try to take their really difficult to get rid of rubbish and put it in your skip. It's like a big fucking thing in English culture. So you got to keep your eyes open. Order status, I'm feeling it. Yeah, or something like that's pretty. Kayla, it's kind of to do with this really weird way that I got my house. I'm basically like, this is the house that I kind of lived in with my mum, and it was going to have to be sold. So I packed up everything and got rid of all the junk. And then it turned out that I was just in a lucky enough position to be the one to buy it. So although I thought I was leaving this house, I then was suddenly living in it. But I'd already bought loads of new stuff. So I've got all the old junk stuff that I was getting rid of, plus all the stuff I was going to move out with into somewhere else. It basically doubled down super weirdly. So now I've just got like loads of garbage. My granddad is a builder, so he constantly has one at his place. And he always has those issues. Yeah, it's legit. It happens here in America too. It just depends on the area. Yeah, so I keep imagining America. So I'm thinking of, maybe I've not thought of cities. Whenever I say America, I think of like wide open suburbia, where there's one house per 5 miles with a big gas economy. Could be worse, I suppose. Yeah, everything could be worse. Something pretty, but I'm glad that it's not. Touch wood. Kayla, I want to catch you streaming. I want to see you doing stuff again. Is there anything you want to share? No. I know you're just popping in for a hello. You're such a sweet egg. You're so delicious. Kayla, if I was ever going to be bewitched by somebody who I suspected might actually be a practicing witch, I'm pretty sure it'd be you. Kayla, are you... Have you ever wiped your ex-boyfriend... Kayla, have you ever written your ex-boyfriend's name on a piece of toilet paper? Asking for a friend. I suspect witchy vibes. Oh, no. I don't want to break down your personality like that creep did on Twitter. Yo, Kayla, let me guess. You like black and dark things. You get a lot of compliments about your glasses. Boom. Breakdown. No witchy stuff, not my thing. Oh, thank God. I'm going to be honest. When I watched the remake of Suspiria, and I'm pretty sure that movie made me scared of women. Like, that shit was dark. And I came out of the cinema, I was just like, oh, man. I really hope I don't get on the radar of an actual witch. Man, that's a really good film. I'm so happy you saw that garbage. Yeah. Oh, man, seeing... now, look, I'm not going to pretend that I'm super woke. I am a red-blooded guy who follows loads of hotties on Twitter. I try to be as respectful as possible. As somebody else who creates online media, I get some of it. But what I find is a really good little daily lifestyle check is just to see any account that's a woman posting shit they get in their DMs. Like, no matter how bad I am, if I'm just like, oh, Mikey, you've been a bit of a dirty dog today, Mikey. Cool. Mikey, you need to calm down. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm a bit of a bad man. all I have to do is look on Twitter when somebody shares some god-awful DMs. And I read that and I'm just like, I feel better about myself. I'm just like, oh, I'm not that bad. It's okay. As long as I'm not doing that, I'm sleeping okay at night. I'm all right. I'm all right. My house is more Buddhist than anything, without the religion part. Oh, very zen, very nicely arranged furniture. But you don't have any bowls. No, none of those ASMR ding-dongs. Do you know that? You are no fresh and fit. Okay, Jem, I'm assuming that's a compliment, but I don't understand the context. So you've just made me seem like a really soggy old tomato. Yeah, Mikey, you're no fresh fruit, mate. Yeah, Mikey, look, Mikey, I'll be your mod, okay? But, wake up, cool mega. You ain't no fresh piece of cucumber in my book. Oh, Fresh and Fit is an incel podcast? Oh, they do that now? I thought they just lived on message boards. Oh, I'm learning so much. I had to ban Fresh and Fit from my timeline. They're pigs. Okay, good to know. They're basically pigs. Okay. No singing bowls. They're amazing. They are actually amazing, yeah. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you very much. I love it. I don't take anything personal. It just makes hilarious content. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. Like I said 10 minutes ago, I'm relatively happy with this. We're going to start doing some lining. I'm going to leave the chandelier out for the moment. We'll probably pop it in, but I've guesstimated that curve. So I will need to map it a little bit more confidently. I mean, you can get away with it because no one's looking up there. Oh, Malgrins! Malgrins is like, you're no fresh and fit in my book, Mikey. Oh, thank you, Malgrins. I like you too. Thank you very much for the 38 months. I'll give you a quick wave with my lightsaber. There you go. That's what you get at 38 months. Have yourself a lovely day. Quick one and done. No, Malgrins. Bless your sweetheart. I'm super impressed with a perspective. I struggle with that. Oh, dude, I've had no idea what I'm doing with this, Kayla. I just made these. I made a cross. Oh shit. On one of these mystery layers is a cross, and what's really weird, dude, is I sketched it out really roughly, and because my sketch was what I thought I wanted it to be in my brain, so I did things like the higher we went up, the more shallow I made the perspective, because, you know, you spend your life with 2 or 3 point vanishing points, and then down here I made it steeper. So when I made a little grid like this and slid this up and down the page, that felt so wrong. Now that I've filled up the page with loads of lines, it works. It feels solidly isographic. But, mate, I was doing my head in. It was so weird. My, like, understanding of it was miles off. Okay, anyway, what I wanted to just have a little test run was just nudge the character part of this up. Now, there's a million layers for all of this line art, which is a bit of a nightmare. So I'm just going to flatten it really quickly and just cut it out and move it just to see. Just for the sake of looking. Looky, I got hooky. Rufio. Now, if I did move it up, I would get rid of the chandelier. Because of, you know, the new space. The new flesh. That might be better. I kind of had her originally lined up with the stairs way more. Let me just close that chandelier. Oh, it's a flat layer. So, I'm just trying to work out, like, what's a better composition? She sits a bit lower here. We get to focus a bit more on this, and we get breathing room up top, so that we can take in more of the windows at the back. If I nudge her a bit further back up, she's centered in all of this geometry. We'll get rid of the chandelier. What do you guys think? Oh, Jem, thank you very much. I wish I was as good at not knowing what I'm doing as you are. Yo, AJ, thank you. It's hard to picture. I find that most pieces have that feel. I've got no idea, but I'm going in 2 feet anyway. Yeah, you got it. Dive in hard. Oh, you're a photo basher now. Oh, hey, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Hey, good evening. How are you? I prefer her up. This is better. Mikey, your voice got me pregnant. Oh, my. Deikioki, how are you doing? Don't you know label me? Shit. I'm really 50-50 on this. Like, I like actively understand that centering her here matches, it feels better in terms of like this just hard geometry. It's not just she's centered in the canvas, there's a tiny bit more breathing room around her, which is nice, and she sits a little bit more centrally, like a postcard. But I almost like the fact that this is a little bit less balanced in an otherwise balanced space without being too unbalanced. I'm bursting for a wee, and thus I shall go for a wee. Thank you for joining me. I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Where's my cam? Right, one sec. Yo, hello. Okay, guys, so here's the plan. I'm going to take a little break. I've got some olives here. I agree with you. Now that I've had a wee, I think she looks better in the middle. I agree with everyone else. So, let's play some words on stream whilst I eat some olives. We might watch, like, maybe a compilation video or a daily dose or two. And then I'm either going to go to bed or we're going to come back to this. So we're not stopping drawing officially. We're still technically drawing. We're going to do the line art. But let's have a little snack and a daily dose. Yo, Pixels! Thank you very much for the 43 months. AJ and Roses. AJ and Roses asks, have you used Clip Studio, by the way? Have you used Clip Studio, by the way? AJ and Roses. Yeah, Kayla, it just makes life easier. Don't press. You love hearing my opinions. So yeah. Basically that, AJ. But thank you for, like, you know, I'm not having a go at you, obviously. So yeah, I agree with you guys. So let me save a flat copy, and then I'm gonna load up words on stream, export. I feel like all of my audio is a little bit more muted than it should be. In the Megaverse, Photoshoppers are the noble upper class. Peasant Studio Paint. No, wait, Clip Studio Peasant. Oh, there we go. Got there eventually. No, I'm only kidding. By the way, as far as I'm aware, I haven't used it, but I really want to before, or I want to have a go at making a dojin with it. Not the current one I have in mind, because I don't have the time to learn it. But I would like to learn it before making more manga projects and stuff, because it looks like the perfect software for that. Words on stream. One sec. So if you guys like the preferred direct link, it's available there. Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm still waiting for my thick, big, long, and juicy tongue tutorial. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, tongues are coming up. Tongues are coming up. I've actually been looking at tongues recently because Devil Chan's gonna have a split tip. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to tell you to use it. You're just talking about perspective. No. AJ and Ross. I play that all the time because I get asked about Clip Studio Paint almost every art stream, which is there's nothing wrong with that at all. Because you are correct. So I've been bitching already about a plugin called Lazy Nezumi, I think, which apparently could help with perspective like this. And I have that plugin. I downloaded the program, but I'm so lazy I just never installed it into Photoshop. I could do it right now, but I can't be asked. So I've done this whole piece by complaining about not having it instead. So yeah, when you ask about Clip Studio Paint, you're basically reminding me that I already know that that's probably a better choice. And you're reminding me that I'm too lazy to do it. So there we go. Why cure the illness if you can just treat the symptoms every single day? That's my attitude. Now. Let me just add the thing into the thing. I'm going to take you back into my room for a couple minutes, guys. Ooh, there's words on stream just over there. For those of you who don't know what's going on, I'm just going to eat some olives and take a really quick art break. So we're going to play a game that's basically countdown. You have to just... Oh god, wrong thing again. Guys! No. Okay, guys, everybody ready? Fingers at your keyboards. Let's go! I'm going to change the music in the background whilst you guys are playing. Yes. Words on stream. The letters. My god. They're a code. What could it mean? It's a message from the past. A clue from the ancients. Alien knowledge bestowed to man. 4 letters at a time. I see it. I can see the code. Quick, I must type it in chat. I must type the cryptic words that unlock the truth. This is it. It's what the Mayans warned us about. This is what the Masons have been leading up to. Operation Shadow Moses. It's in the words. Mason. The letters. What do they mean? My god. Oh, shut up. I'll have my olives. 1 minute. Oh, good. Olives with a spoon, because I didn't bring up a fork. Imagine eating a bowl full of olives in the morning, like a bowl of cereal. Mmm. Ooh, that's lovely. Oh my god, you guys have nearly done 100%. Oh, is anyone going to get the last word? Oh, that was nearly the best round I've ever seen. Nearly. Ooh, Samurai Shoulda. How you doing, man? Thank you for the 8 months. Samurai, protect the younglings. Thank you so much. I'm going to drop you guys straight into another round. Samurai Ishura, I hope you're having a lovely day. Gentle reminder that you can now download my art for free in Discord. Guys, did you know you can sub for free with Prime? We got any primers in chat? Do you want to download my artwork for free, just like a Patreon reward, for nothing? Yeah, just prime up. Including this when it's done. Our dumpling. Oh, cheers, Artola. Oh, cheers, Gem. Okay, don't hate me. I'm telling you guys about it now, because I might do it later. But I want you to know that this is only to annoy people who come in later. Next time we play this game, if I take another break, I'm going to drop an advert right in the middle of it. Just so we can play and I can win. Everyone else gets fucked over. Mikey, would you like to be the entertainment for all serious games? Like the World Championships for chess? And golf? And tennis? Wait. Mikey, would you like to be the entertainment for all serious games? I'm not a very serious person either. I never really lost my sense of playfulness. Do you know how adults go to therapy and they're just like, I need to reintroduce a sense of play into my relationship? I've kind of not had that problem. I don't know if I could hack stuff like that. You could randomly do breathy raps during the games. Nothing makes my moderators' assholes tighten up by me going, Ah, yeah. Because they know cringe is about to happen, especially if there's a beat. Ah, yeah, give it my best. See black nor white like Michael Jackson playing chess. Ah, a life unseen. Let me rook this bitch. You can be my new queen. Oh yeah, they love it. Oh, they love it. Oh yeah, baby, that space you took. Go up twice, once left. Be my rook. Mikeymegamega. They call me Deep Blue. Bishop to the knight. My check to you. But we don't, mate. I like to. Oh no. Bone. Castle defense. Protecting your home. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, that's why I don't rap. Also, either I don't. No, I don't think so. I'm going to be honest. Golf doesn't do it for me. I quite like crazy golf. Tennis, I don't mind spectating. No, I don't think I'm the right kind of person to commentate. Like, and guys, welcome to the chess championships. But like, I'd be the color commentary spot. Is that what you mean? Like, there's a proper presenter, a proper commentator, an ex-professional who's now in the commentary box, and then they have like a special guest on for color. Talk about the London Underground. These olives in my teeth. My boy needs to floss. But there's nothing so deep as the underground at King's Cross. Yo, I need some cream so I don't get blisters. Let's take the tube down to 7 fucking sisters. Sorry, no. Yeah, let's not. Mikey from the streets of London. Oh no, I don't even want to know. Oh, that's. Oh my god, Ayatollah, is that your sex with Mikey blind date thing? You can do so much better. I'm not playing. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here to draw, thank you very much. Any entertainment is purely occidental, and I can't be held responsible for it. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, I know. Aikioki's pretty strong. You guys are doing good. Okay, guys, last round. I'm going to get involved in this one, so you better stay sharp. And then we'll get back to it. Alright, guys, I'm going to jump us straight in. Coerce, good one. Merce? The important part is I immediately got top place because of my brilliant brain. And that's how we're going to remember it. Really, who's the will winner? I said both of that with W's. Okay, guys, thank you very much for vibing. Well done, everybody. Come back to me. Back to my bedroom. Oh my god, I keep calling it my bedroom. That is such a... That language is inherently built into my system. It's a throwback from streaming from my bedroom. Let's go back to the artwork. Now, I'm kind of happy enough with the dumpling for the moment, so I want to learn how to erase all these other layers. I guess maybe it wouldn't be too crazy just to redraw on top of everything now again. Yeah, I guess a solid line art layer for everything would probably be the most mature play. I'm gonna angle it so I've got the isometrics right, and I'm just gonna use the straight line tool across almost everything, just because I think it's gonna save me like 15 minutes of work. Third place again, yo! Well done, guys. Well done. So many books. Oh yeah, something pretty. I've got like so something pretty. You know what I was just talking about, the skip. On my bottom row of books, I've got a lot of art history stuff from my mum. So I've got about 50 really big, thick art history books. And those 50 art history books were the creme de la creme of about 300 downstairs. And it's including like really old magazines, really out-of-date publications. All of it's got to go in a bin. Because like it will never be used. Now that we have an internet, it will never be accessed ever again. Formulato, I will take a sip. It's so sad. Yeah. Oh, it was really hard for me to pick 50. But that's for hoarder mentality. My mum was a bit of a hoarder, and the thing is like, I sat and I went through these books, and I was like, okay, this is a book that's like about modern art, but the 90s interpretation of what modern art was, and it's got some black and white images, and it's mostly essays, and it's not very interesting. I have to throw that in the bin. I have to understand that I will never, ever use this book or want to open it. I have to realize that and get rid of it. It like crushed my heart. Yeah, I didn't find it easy. Also, because it was all my mum's stuff, like I was a little bit emotionally invested in it as well. So that's like a little like personal thing. But yeah, like I'm sad to have done it. But having selected the good stuff out from all of it, number one, it's nicer. I feel like I can breathe again. I physically have space. Yeah, they gotta go. All right. Everybody ready to work? Everybody to work medium hard. Let's start recording. Let's drop a flatty boombati. Come back in. Let's try a fine line DG. Now, I like thick, soft lines that work, so I'm not 100% sure how well I'm going to go over this, or what kind of feeling it's going to create. So we're entering back into experimental time. I relate, I've got an entire barn full of a horde that I've been trying to get through with my families. Yeah, like you know that you have to commit time and emotional energy into it, and you never want to be blasé and just chuck it, and then like, you know, your aunt gets in touch with you and they're just like, did you ever find that heartfelt message from your dad that he put in that book that he thought you'd read? And you're just like, oh shit. Am I going to stay at 85% opacity, or am I going to just bump to a Cheeky Hundy. I don't know if I like any of that. Let's make this a bit smaller. Like, I'm not trying to add more detail. I want to keep these shapes big and bouncy. But hopefully have the opportunity for the brush to maybe possibly do the odd interesting shape. I tried this before and it didn't work. Yo, we're going to play Horizon Forbidden West. Soonish. Oh, by the way, the only we talked about playing, finally playing. What's that game that I was going to play? Where you ride a horse and you climb giant statues, and it's really sad, apparently. But a really good follow-up to Journey. The only reason why I haven't played that... Camera angle isn't central. Is that what you mean? Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah. So, guys, the only reason why I haven't started playing Shadow of the Colossus yet is just because, like, I'm sure it's a really good experience. I know you guys have been recommending it, but it feels a little bit too much like Elden Ring right now. Elden Ring is going around on my horse, fighting giant things in this kind of muted landscape and muted color pattern. And what I want to do is play a game which is absolutely nothing like Elden Ring, so that I can be happy. Does it make you feel like you're in a giant shadow? Don't ask me, but ask them. Oh, do you want... Oh, this camera. Now, some of you have probably already noticed, but the mechanical angle of this helmet doesn't actually make sense. And I've been wondering whether or not to address it, and I don't want to do any more thinking. But if it really bothers you guys, or you can really notice it, let me know. Because so far, your input for this isographic vibe has been relatively strong. I hadn't touched it in years. Are you talking about celibacy? Oh, I started playing Fallout 4. Oh, no. Okay, Kayla, oh, sorry, guys, heads up, an advert is going to kick in a minute. Like, again, Twitch makes me do it. I'm not pressing an advert button. This just to let you know if I suddenly get cut off. I don't want to play anything... No, you might just be telling me that Fallout 4 is great, so you're more than welcome to tell me everything. I'm not looking for a long game right now. I need to wrap up Elden Ring. That's the long game that we're currently playing. So I'm looking for something that's just a bit more fun and video gamey. So I'm considering Horizon Forbidden West. But I'd have to play it the same way we played Zero Dawn, which is main plot only. Yeah, I want something snack-sized. But not something that makes me want to kill everybody like 12 Minutes did. Anyway, by the way, sorry, Kayla, I was going to continue talking and I forgot. So what I've been advised to do, Kayla, tell me if I'm wrong, is that Fallout 4 is good, but I should play Fallout New Vegas and then play Fallout 4. Oh my god, that's a bit loud. I don't know where that music's coming from. That really stepped up out of nowhere. Gerb Art Traveller. Yo! Welcome on in. Hello, Gerb Art Traveller. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. How the devil are you doing? Lovely to see you. Gerb, how are you? Thank you very much for that raid. How was your stream and what have you been up to? Spill the beans. Hi, guys. Welcome on in. We're doing a little isometric picture today. How are y'all? Lovely to have you. You ever play Little Nightmares? Ooh! Ah! Kayla! Ah! I have, but I've not played the sequel. That's not a bad shout. That might be a good one to do. Yeah, that was a lovely bit of game, that was. Yeah, welcome in, guys. How are you? Same with Elden Ring. Not completed it, but I'm close. I'm doing RE3 Remake. Ooh. Whoops. What do you think of that compared to RE2 Remake, if you've played it? It's so fun. And Outriders is fun. Grim got me playing Outriders. Single player story goes fairly quick. Is that the one set in space? Hi, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Lucha. Yo. Saludos. Sci-fi, but you're running around on a planet. Not really open world per se. The one set. Okay. Alright. There may be many games set in space. Yes, thank you very much. Outriders is fun. Okay, Outriders, Little Nightmares 2. Oh, do you know what I'm kind of tempted to do as well? Doom 2016. I'm going to play Doom Eternal one day. I've got it on Steam. But it's been so long, I might replay Doom before we do that. Because that's not insanely long. And it's a good bit of fun. All games are technically set in space. Not all of them, Bill. Not all of them. Certainly most. Oh no, I was going to say Hellblade, but again, that's a bit miserable by the looks of it. I definitely want to play it, but I don't want to play it whilst I'm playing Elden Ring. Ideally, something short and relatively upbeat. Like, I might crack out Mario. I've got the Mario original trilogy, N64, Mario Sunshine, and something else on the Switch. I might just play a bit of, you know, jumping. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, just something like that. Sunshine, yee. What about Paper Mario? But do you know what? That's pretty much the only one I don't have. I bought almost, from the N64 onwards, I bought most of them on the Switch. I can't read it from here. But, like, the original trilogy is on a single cartridge. So it's Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and another one. Then there's Mario 3D World, Mario something 3D World plus Bowser's Fury Land. So we have options. See, this is where I want Clip Studio Paint so that I could drag out my drawing tool. You can only drag out via line tools. And the only reason I'm reinforcing that is because I got it wrong the other day. I thought maybe they'd fixed it, but they hadn't. I was confusing my requirements. So I'm reaffirming the fact that Photoshop, I don't know why I use it. I love a bit of Mario Sunshine. It's good fun. Yeah, I've never played them. Yep. Oh yeah, we should start playing some more Mario Kart. So is Paper Mario worth getting as well? Luigi's Mansion. Ah, should I just skip straight to Luigi's Mansion 3? Wait, do I have Luigi's Mansion 3? So, for the Switch, Breath of the Wild, obviously, Mario Kart. Then, okay, New Super Mario's Deluxe, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Odyssey, and then Mario 3D World Bowser's Revenge. So we'll do a Mario-thon. No, I won't back to back them. I think Mario games are fun when you give yourself a break. But yeah, we've got plenty to look at. Aren't you going to fulfill your lifelong childhood dream in finishing Majora's Mask? Okay, wait, can I get Majora's Mask on the Switch? See, millennials like Ocarina. And then it's right on the cusp. If you're Gen Z, you tend to like Mayora. Hey, Naraka, how you doing? You're live again, what? Yeah, well, it got really hot, so I had a nap. I only got about 4 hours sleep last night because I'd mismanaged my energy drink consumption. So I had to go back to bed. But, I woke up, and it turns out I still had to get the artwork done. I'd kind of hoped that I'd wake up and everything would be done, but nope, still here. So I thought, hell, I might as well just start streaming again, now that I feel better. Hopefully it's cooler. Yeah, it is, thank you very much. My house is still an oven because it's retaining heat, but overall it's all manageable. Yo, is this Escape from New York or LA? One of them's a bit more bombastic. This is New York, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe this is LA. Can't tell. A sci-fi film, yeah. This is a what's his name soundtrack? John Carpenter. We're listening to a mix of music, but he's got some really good soundtracks. Guys, always worth saying every now and then, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you guys just popping on the stream, coming in for a lurk, saying hello, just vibing along. It's lovely to have you. I hope you're all having a lovely start to your week. It is technically Monday, so I know that actually means that it sucks. But hey, it's really hot, so nobody can really expect you to work that hard, can they? Let's just relax. What brush do you use for line art? Steeda, at the moment I'm using the DG main brush for Dave Greco main. You can download it in my free brush pack. It's a chalk brush, which the artist Dave Greco changed the angle on it, and it's how thick it applies. And because his artwork's so delicious, when he hung out on Twitch, it took Twitch art by storm, and everybody started using this brush because it gives you a nice grain and texture. I don't always use it, but when I do, I like it. I've started using the chalk brush a bit more, because a chalk brush for your texture work, your chalk brush for almost any of your work is a very nice shape, and it can work for your lines. But if you combine it with a soft eraser tool, soft airbrush eraser, you can get some really lovely blends with a feeling of texture. So it lets you do a little bit more. But popping back to this is always nice. I know Max Grech is a big chalk brush guy as well. Max knows. Maximilian! I believe it's in LA. I finally got my pressure setting sorted. Oh, for these bad boys. Well done, dude. Did you have to go into your driver stuff in the end? Yo, Mikey, what do you like the most? Sketching, lining, colouring, or shading and highlighting? Get wrecked by a girl. Ooh, very authoritarian. I like it. Probably the sketching phase, because I love drawing, and drawing gives me pleasure. But I also love the ideas part. I love the bit where you're just like, what am I building and why am I building it? Especially if you're coming up with your own stuff. So what I like about this is that there was no agenda here. We started drawing a character and we had some big shapes, and those shapes eventually became something interesting that we kind of built a little bit of story and lore around. But no agenda sketching like this, where you just come out of something, is like, it's stress-free. It's all the best bits of drawing compared to like fan art and stuff, and worrying too much about composition. So the sketching stage is the ideas stage. I love it. There's plenty of the other stuff that's great. Finishing touches, knowing that you're ready to call it a day, is like the accomplishment. This kind of lining is okay because I'm going for a very like particular style. Normally when I line art, I'm trying to be super precise of all of my strokes using really thin brushes. Whereas this time we're going in chunky, so it's just fun. Wait, why don't I draw like this more? There must be a reason. That perspective is thick. Legendario, thank you very much. That's what we're going for. Thick little chunky, high perspective, dreamboat. That's what those dumplings are made for, mate. Wait, is this a video game rendition of a again? Red stripes, right? Is that what they're called? White stripes. I only just realized at the end. Yo, you too, Cara. Clumiox, here. I'm using Photoshop at the moment. If you're interested in drawing in manga and if you're interested in drawing anything like this, there is a program which is a bit more accessible and much cheaper, and arguably better, called Clip Studio Paint. But I'm using Photoshop just because I'm used to it. It's a bit of an industry standard, even though I have no interest in working in the industry. But my habits have led me here. This place. Oh, it's Mission Impossible again. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to the next one. I need to actually get moving on those film crams. I keep talking about it, but I feel like I've got loads of time. But actually, there's quite a few films to get cracking on. No. It's too much. Those lines are too small, too tight. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hi, Mikey. Do you have any advice on breaking into the sexy pinup industry and getting your name out there? Paolo Jr., 1997. Are you born in 1997 by any chance? Because that is an excellent year. Radiohead OK Computer album dropped. Final Fantasy VII came out in Europe. My advice, dude, is probably the same stuff you've heard from a lot of people. The quickest way to get people's attention as a wider audience is to do fan art if you're going to get into sexy pinup stuff. Because there's a lot more people out there who are interested in fan art of a particular character more than they are going to actively look for new illustrators altogether to become interested in. I'd also say experiment. You never know what you're going to like doing. And post across all social media. Also, good luck. Isn't furry art pretty easy to break into for money? People say that a lot, but good furry art can earn you some good money. But you know, don't be surprised if you're going to be drawing a futa zebra girl getting smashed by a dragon. If you're chill with drawing very spicy stuff, then yeah, you'll probably do alright. You're gonna earn that dollar. Let's put it that way. Crispy Monkey can confirm. Sayora, we are listening to Luca. Oh, it's from Final Fantasy X. Also, hi Mikey, love your YouTube content. Oh, Chris, hey, thank you very much for saying, dude. Welcome on in. Don't worry, if you prefer lurking and not talking, that's absolutely fine. I'm mostly staring at my canvas anyway. But dude, welcome. I hope life is good, and thank you very much for checking out the videos. I hope they're of at least some use. Today we're doing an isometric dumpling night. I'm just trying to keep it all feeling soft and like wholesome and rich, but also still extra, you know, short stack busty. Oh, taking on Jekt. Oh. Short stacks. I was born in 97, 1st of September, one day after Princess Diana died. Ooh, you got to be careful around here, Paolo, talking about dead Princess Diana. We get the Queen. She calls in sometimes, and she's got some opinions about that. Old Lizzie's a big fan of the stream. I'm still waiting on that second furry art from you. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do some furry art again. So, like, this is a thing. This is where I'm a bit concerned about how to put it out there. Because I don't want to get cancelled on Twitter. But I do plan to do, like, a series of adult mangas eventually. And I'm going to do, like, one of each taboo topic. Like, I'm not sure how legal they're going to be to actually own or have, depending on what country you live in. Mikey, do you strongly recommend that book in your gear links? Naraka, Michael Hampton's figure drawing design and invention. Yeah, but I personally, for anatomy drawing, I found it one of the most useful. There's a link now that Chameleon S has just put in chat. And I talk about it in a video. So if you want to see me, like, actually give you my thoughts on the book and flick through the pages a little bit, I talk about my most commonly used or favorite drawing books there. But yeah, I usually link people to that book. Yeah. Well, it definitely helped me, at the very least. Oh, is this Batman? Oh, no. This is USS Ishimura from Dead Space 1. I'm not kidding, I've never felt more like Sims in my life. This type of illustration and just relaxing about the lines, trying to get them right, but they don't have to be perfect. It actually feels really nice. Give it 10 minutes, I'll have another mood swing about Photoshop. Dead Space lore is cool. Yeah, it's wild. What ripped off Dead Space? I can't remember what it was now, but there's something that... Oh, that's it. The Expanse. Which one came out first? Dead Space 1 came out before the Expanse saga, right? It's a proto-molecule in the Expanse saga. Works basically like the necromorph virus in Dead Space. Cheers for the shouty again. Yeah. Ishimura. Yeah, Chris. Ugh. Good times, huh? Good times. I don't know if you guys know this about Dead Space 1, but if you take the first letter of every chapter in the game, it spells out the sentence, Mikey wants to go home. It's incredible. Next level details. Bazooka Moses, I like your name. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good evening. We're just chilling out, drawing our dumpling night. Busty little dumpling lady in a kind of room full of gubbins. And I'm just trying to get a certain feeling of, you know, nice warm curves. Nothing too sharp going on. All the shape language is kind of inviting and relaxing. Hopefully. Oh, wait a minute. Medovtino! Oh, Medovtino, welcome back for 22 years! Whoa! Medovtino, you still got the skills to pay the bills. My bills, that is. Via your sub. Thank you so much, man. How are you? Welcome on back, dude. We're doing some dumpling fan art today. What's good? Hello there. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I need to roll my shoulders a little bit, have a little stretch. Guys, I might just stand up and have a really quick stretch. Roll around, get my neck cracking, and then I'll be right back with you guys. One quick moment. Yo, thanks for holding on. Hope you're all doing bloody well. Oh, these quotes probably aren't doing me any favors. I like the art, but the armor inaccuracies really bother me. Oh, dude, have you noticed how the helmet, if you pull the helmet down, it would cover the lower part of her face at the angle that it's currently set at. Also, no rondels. Is there anything else that I'm missing? If you happen to know about armor, you're more than welcome to tell me. I might not do anything about this, but I don't mind the feedback. Someone whose name's in Chinese. Yo, thank you for the follow. 你会说英文吗? What happened while I was not around? Chat became much quieter. Oh yeah, Meadows, you know. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's not. Yeah, I'm still thinking about changing it myself. Dude, for what it's worth, that's the only thing that is bothering me. I mentioned it, like, out of all the things I haven't minded, that is the one thing I actually mentioned earlier when I started doing the line art. Shouldn't bother me, but it does. No, I get you, mate. I get you. Don't worry. Like, I want you to know that I am considering addressing it as well. But until we do, we're going to go back up here and do the cage. Like, I spent so long getting this cage geometrically correct. Or at least pretty geometrically correct. It took me ages. So to do that and then be really lax about that is pretty incongruent. I do get it. Also, thanks for the follows, guys. Yo, Tomac, how you doing? Good evening. Nice to see you. Now, back to... Oh, let me make sure I'm recording. We're the same then. Yeah. No. I definitely go through these emotions. Ah, we are not so different, you and I, Indy. That thing belongs in a museum. Hello. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hiya. Welcome on in. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy start of your week. Let's draw. You make your torsos too short. That's why you need to make up your own race of dumplings. That way, whatever dimensions I get wrong, that's just how they're built. Ah. Mikey, I notice every piece of illustration you do involves your own brand new race based on whatever anatomical failings you happen to have experienced that day. Ah, yes! Mikey, you've drawn a thumb on the wrong side of the hand of this one. Yes, I have indeed, yes! Ha 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 ha! In this fantasy setting, everyone has two right hands. Yes, look at the boobs. Mikey, when you draw women badly, you sound like a Nazi. Yeah, yeah. Nein, my friend. Nein. Oh, Tomac, thank you for saying, dude. Oh, I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Oh. Mr. Jason Dean Art. Welcome back. Yo, hey, dude. How you getting on? Thank you very much for that raid. Welcome, raiders. Yes, yes. Welcome in. How's the stream? How is the art going? Da, 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 ba, ba, da. Mm, mm, mm. I learned German just for the effect. Oh my god. I started my serious art journey with Mikey back in 2018. Yo, awesome, man. Hey. It's been a long road. I'm not going to sing that song again, but it has been a long road. Yo, JDA, what you saying, bruv? Ooh, lustrous. Violet with stars under the hood. Ooh, what? Wait, is she an alien? Can you tell me a bit more about her species? I like the colors very much. There's something about the Final Fantasy X that's borderline treacly music with an air of like depression on top of it. It's so weird. Like it really just started doing something else compared to the previous three, which were all unique, but never quite had this kind of quality. Somebody needs to. Oh, somebody made a trap version. Oh. with a touch of depression, but rather beautiful. Ahoy! Do you need to talk to somebody? Hello. Thanks for the follow. Hi. Excuse me, also just stare at this real quick. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, boop-wap, boop-wap, beep. Anyway. Mikey. Mikey. Well, I hear you're a real little live streamer. Ha! Ooh, Mikey. Da-dun-dun. And I hear you're a real little titty draw dreamer. Ooh, Mikey. Da-dun-dun. I wanna take you home. I won't do you no harm, girl. Got to be your man. All mine. Ooh, Mikey. Okay, let's look at the helmet design then. And this is another one. This is John Carpenter. They Live. Mate, big bang of They Live. Holy heck. Michael, I always love your art, but this is the first time I've ever made it to one of your streams by chance. Malclaire Gaming. Well, thank you very much for persevering. Welcome on in. I'll always love your attitude if you're going to talk to me like that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're just vibing along. We're doing some isometric hotties in this kind of, you know, fantasy environment. And just vibing and chilling. I hope you're having a lovely day. Imagine if Mikey was a VTuber. Mate, I've got a VTuber avatar right here. Where is it? Wait, do I still have it? Here we go. Virtual Mikey. Look at that. Wait a minute. Mikey, have you accidentally duplicated your camera? Because there's two perfectly believable renditions of you on screen right now. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, 10 out of 10. Ah, come on. Two Mikeys. Wow. I rigged it myself. Thanks for noticing. Oh, NV3. Same for you. Glad to have finally caught a stream. Found your YouTube a few weeks ago and my skills have up by 20%. Oh, hey, thanks for saying. I appreciate that, yeah. That makes me very happy to hear. Yo, let's go. Here's to you and your drawing. Now, that being said, I've made a terrible mess of a helmet. And not in a bedroom sense. So, let's have a look at some ref. Have a good one, Jason Dean. Thank you very much for that raid again. All I can say is that none of these Mikeys are using the eye serum. Look, I'm almost, 1 out of 4 days I'm doing it. And I'm getting better all the time. Things are getting better. They're getting better. You can tell I'm getting tired because I sing more and I work less. I'm probably not going to ink all of this background until tomorrow morning. So we'll do it tomorrow evening. We'll do another stream together, guys. We'll do another art stream tomorrow. Because I'm liking how this is coming along. But let me at least sort out the helmet first. Does anybody know the term for that kind of helmet? That's got like a bit that you can tilt up, but it's got a pointy majigger. Helmet pointy medieval. Ew. Yeah, I guess the main offender is just having the circle over there, but also oh oh wait a minute, wait what bit slides up and what bits? Wait, does the bottom half? Wait, no, wait a minute. We'll work this out. Was that a Mark Brunette reference? No, I don't think so. What did I say? And or do? Saleh. There's endless variations. You're in a self-conscious closet. Oh no, look after yourself. Saleh. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what the orcs wear a lot in Lord of the Rings. Saleh. Right, let's duplicate this just in case I go back to it. Now let's address what we know firstly. I know this still isn't perfect, but I'll stick with what I can get. I'll just make these breathing holes. So when this goes down, when this clonks into place, there's still going to be a big, wide visor eye area available. But at least that'll make sense. I just won't pretend that these are eye slits. Or something like that. Hi, thanks for the follow, by the way. I'm kind of tempted to make like a little nubbin. So it looks like it slots into the gorget. But I shan't. Okay, it's not like a huge... I haven't, like, made it really correct, but I've made it less worse, I think. Does that make sense? Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. Indeed. Great game. Oh, it's something that Mark says all the time. Oh, I see. Up your skills by 20%. Alright. If you subscribe to mikeymegamega on YouTube, I will up your skills by 21%. Mark Brunette, more like sloppy and wet. Bang. Yo, get your 21% art action. YouTube.com/mikeymegamega. Subscribe now. Oh no, for realsies, guys, make sure you are following my YouTube channel. In order to celebrate 1 million subs, I'm going to be doing some tablet giveaways for Draw with Mikey Live. We'll do a live stream on YouTube. I will be giving away goodies. You like goodies, don't you, kids? It'll be great. Okay, a little bit of progress. Little bit, eh? So fear. 21% boost. That's mega worth it. Teacher wars. No. I'm not a fighter. I'm not interested in drama, even if it's drama for fun, because I can't keep up. I'm not edgy enough. I'm too soft. Mark Brunette is great. I'm just saying, I will up your skills by 21%. That's all. Yo, my delicious friends. In a world full of eggs, do not fear to be a piece of cheese. Let's go raid. Guys, I'm going to continue lining this tomorrow or the day after. Tomorrow, I either won't be in the mood to stream, or I'm going to be in the mood to stream games, or I'm going to be in the mood to stream art. It's going to be one of those three things. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. I always tweet before I go live. I'm live every day on Twitch, but you never know when. Every single day. Hashtag every day. So let's do a bumpy no jumpy. There's some people I know who are on, but there's also lots of art streamers on. So we could do many, many things. Oh, yo, mate, I've been trying to catch Nagi for a raid for 1 million fucking years. Let's see what she's up to. It's IRL. No, I was kind of hoping she was drawing or playing video games. All right, who else is on? Nagi is amazing, by the way, but let's catch her when she's doing some artwork or hooping or anything in her studio. I don't want to drop you guys off in an IRL stream after a day of artwork. But I might drop you off in a horror stream. What's Bork up to? Yo, Bork Basoup has just started streaming. It looks like he's talking about Resident Evil, the TV show versus the films. And I, as someone who has just watched the first episode of a TV show, have opinions. Guys, let's go check out Bork. He is a massive Resident Evil speedrunner, but he actually plays all sorts of horror games. I've been going to him for RE2 speedruns for ages now. I literally just looked up a streamer once, about 3 years ago, who was speedrunning Resident Evil 2, 1998, because I was like, wow, I did enjoy speedrunning that game. It's my only ever time doing it. I know nothing about speedrunners, but, you know, there's other stuff other than art on Twitch. Let's go have a look. Bork was sitting somewhere near the top, never left. He's also got great emotes. Guys, thank you so much for vibing. Let's say hi to Bork. You lovely people, I will see you very, very soon. Make sure you're on that Twitter. Make sure you're sub to Film Cram and other things. And I love you, and it's hot, and I will see you very, very soon. Much love. Take care. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Bye, 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 bye.